So here are 3 reasons for which I believe a UV light like that should find its place in your fishing EDC. First will be it will help you identify better your UV reactive baits. Something like that. Maybe here it's even better. You clearly see the UV reactive ones pop out. Works the same with any of them. And this as well. Not as much as the others. I'll come back to this one later on. So that's one reason. Second reason will be customizing your baits. Come on. So you can enhance fish catching abilities of your baits by adding some realistic details on them, like some 3D eyes. Now that will be kind of easy to do. All you need to have is a bit of UV resin and a UV flashlight. So three seconds curing time plus another 3 for good measure, and your bait will have 3D eyes now, which are more realistic and more attractive to fish. Yeah, do the same on the other side. Let's use the resin. You don't want to overdo it. It's better like if it's facing the ground. Just enough. A little bit more there. And there you go. You have a second eye. So that will be the second reason, customizing baits. Now there is a third reason, and I know this won't be for everybody, but still you may find that it's useful to know how to do this. And sometimes may be quite handy. So if you are fishing from the shore and you only have one fishing rod with you, and it happens that you will damage your guide, sometimes line will just wrap around it, and when you cast it will be pulled out of the wrapping there. It's good to know how you can put it back, and at least temporarily until you get home or to a repair shop, so that you can continue your fishing day. Yeah, so you won't stop fishing. So what you need is the same thing, some UV resin. You put just a drop behind it, Okay, careful. You have to put just a little drop on the front there. And also force it down. Now, once it stays, you just need to, let me put this back, you just need to wrap it, yeah? So, take some fishing line, you'll be using braid, not nylon or fluorocarbon, and then just cross thread it there, and then you just start wrapping. You put about 4 to 5 wraps before you are ready to tidy up the beginning there. You don't need any specialized machine, you can do it in the boat, on the shore, wherever you are. Well, I will argue not to do it in the water if you are wading, but other than that, regardless what you choose, should work. This piece of thread just got in the wrong spot for me, like that, like that. Now it's better. Okie dokie. So just continue wrapping a little bit more. Keep the pressure there all the time. It's kind of odd to do this with the camera in my hand here. It's kind of in my way. That's there. If you can, you take some support for your fishing rod, put like a V branch to stabilize it, or anything else. You want to go as tight as you can. And do not cross thread. Okay, when you get to about here, you need a pulling loop. Put that in there. Continue wrapping all the way up. Now, some people stop here. I like to go 1 or 2 wraps behind the guide, just to kind of create a little bit of extra a bump, like a bump there, to prevent the rod from the guide from being pulled from the rod. Open up the loop, put your line through it, close this tight. Now is the part when you will make sure everything is nice. Okay, and you just finish. Pull it all the way through and then cut it there. You can finish a bit better, and then all you need to do is add resin. Make sure goes well in there. Behind the guide as well. Give it a couple of seconds to soak in. You need to rotate it at this point all the time. And now you just put the UV in there and cure it. So it will be roughly a minute or so. I'll tell you this much, it takes less than it takes some people to smoke a cigarette, and you will have a full functioning fishing rod again. At this point I can stop rotating. It will not be the same result as at home in the shop where you have everything you need. I purposely did it this way so that you can see that you can do it without any tools or accessories. So everything you need is your flashlight and your resin, and now you can see that is just as it comes from the factory. Yeah, so easy to do, and you can go back fishing in no time. Now there is one thing to mention here before I close this video. There are UV lights and there are blue lights, and I will take these two. So this pretzel comes with a blue light. You've seen at the beginning that it helps identifying UV baits. However, this will not cure resin. So give it everything there, 3 to 5 seconds, and then you can see it's still uncured, while with this guy, same amount of time, I will have it cured. So this is like a blob, while here is still wet. So blue light works for some purposes but not for UV resin. Keep that in mind, and with this, have fun, enjoy your UV lights in your fishing EDC. Have a good one, guys.